One weekend and a significant one for the two Ambani brothers. The insolvency and bankruptcy process resulted in two very different outcomes for Mukesh Ambani and younger brother Anil. The Mukesh Ambani-led Reliance Industries snagged the bankrupt Syntex Industries, with the Committee of Creditors unanimously voting in favor of its resolution plan. On the other hand, younger brother Anil Ambani saw the rejection of his last-ditch attempt to wrest back control of a jewel of his depleted crown, the Reliance Naval and Engineering Shipyard, which was snatched up by a consortium led by nickel merchants Swan Energy. The resolution plan for Reliance Naval and Engineering crossed a major hurdle this weekend, with a letter of intent being issued to Swan Energy-led Hazel Mercantile Consortium. The next step in the process is for the winning party to give a bank guarantee by Tuesday. The consortium has bid around 2,700 crore rupees for Reliance Naval. We have BTTV's associate editor Chetan Bhutani joining us with more on this exclusive story. Chetan, tell us why Reliance Naval resolution is so important and what does it really bring to the table?
Well, Abhay correctly pointed out that this is a very significant step, and with this, Reliance Naval is all set to get a fresh lease of life with lenders approving the bid for Hazel Mercantile and Swan Energy Consortium. Well, the consortium is now likely to submit the bid along with attaching the performance bank guarantee and submitting by tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Well, why is this important? As you pointed out, earlier two insolvency cases in the shipping industry failed miserably, with Bharti Shipyard and ABC Shipyard owing to the banks of about 31,500 crore rupees, and nothing was recovered by the banks in this particular two cases. Well, in this case of Reliance Naval, the banks are able to recover something, and Reliance Naval is, of course, a state-of-the-art shipyard who won prestigious contracts in its days from ONGC and the Coast Guard. Plus, it brings back on the table the government's initiative of Atmanirbhar Bharat in defense sector. So clearly, it's a win-win situation for the defense sector and some recovery, hopeful recovery for the banks.
Thanks for that, Chetan. After years of back and forth, Tata Motors has finally introduced the Altroz DCA in India, with prices starting at 8.10 lakh rupees. Tata claims that the new variant comes with an advanced dual clutch technology that is designed for the Indian consumer. Those interested can book their Altroz automatic at any authorized Tata Motors dealerships at just 21,000 rupees, with delivery starting after today's launch. One of the biggest crypto conferences begins in a little over 12 hours from now. The Business Today Crypto Conclave will take up issues which have made headlines in the past few months. There have been questions about regulators and taxation of crypto assets. Of course, there's also the issue of technology breakthroughs that blockchain brings with it. As a curtain raiser, we bring to you a discussion I earlier had with CoinDCX founders Sumit Gupta and Neeraj Khandelwal. Tell us what your primary drivers are and the kind of topics you want to explore as we take forward this day-long conclave next week. What are some of the key things that the crypto industry is watching out for?
Sure. First of all, thank you so much, Abha, for having us on the show here. As you rightly mentioned, right, the world is going through an economic transformation, and crypto and blockchain are going to play a pivotal role in that. Given India's technological edge, right, and the nature of blockchain as a technology, I think India is set to benefit a lot from the full potential the sector has to offer. We would love for all the industry stakeholders to come together on a common platform, discuss what the future holds for us, how can India be a leader in this space globally, and that's what we want to drive and contribute to in the future by having these sort of conversations and dialogues happening about crypto and blockchain. Okay.
Neeraj, let me also bring you in. What are some of the learnings you feel the audience would take away from this program? I know that at CoinDCX you addressed so many questions from those that are interested, yet curious, nervous about investing in these assets. What are some of the key takeaways you're hoping that they will gain from the conclave?
Sure. Thanks for having me here, Abha. So crypto, though we know crypto since quite a few years, but then there are a lot of doubts and confusions on this industry and the asset class. So we hope to make fruitful discussions on how the crypto can potentially make a real difference to the India's growth story, right? What are those end use cases? How can crypto potentially impact the financial ecosystem in a positive manner? And at the same time, with that in mind, with long-term potential of crypto in mind, I think there are regulatory challenges which surround this industry, and then there are confusions on taxation, which we want to discuss more about. We also would discuss more on things like NFT, which are upcoming trends in crypto, and I think people attending can hope to learn more on all these aspects.